guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Before we get into this video today about NBA Youngboy as well as his baby mama Money Yaya, and also today we have in attendance his wife Jazlyn Mychelle as well as his other baby mama Jania Dejounte, and last but not least we have her baby daddy Dejounte Murray. And before we get into this video today, you guys go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and if you are new, smash that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Fake love, I don't need it, you can keep it as a fact. I had to make up my mind. I took that weight on my shoulders.
I needed to come back to clear up some misinformation from the last video that I created. Well, the last two videos that I created about NBA Youngboy, and this one in particular was about me speculating that he could possibly be out of prison because NBA Youngboy's release date of July 27th of 2025 was going viral, you guys, and I had noticed that his location has stated not in BOP custody, and that normally means that he isn't in the federal prison system anymore. I thought that he could potentially be out, and maybe his team was just trying to make it seem to his fans and supporters that he wasn't home yet, but I was so excited, you guys, that I didn't even think that could have meant that he was being transferred, and that was really what the case was that he was being transferred to a detention center in Nevada. And when I saw that he was in Nevada, something kept telling me to look more into Nevada, you guys, and that's when I realized that his baby mama Money Yaya also stays in Las Vegas, Nevada. So then I got to thinking, y'all, Money Yaya has been playing us this entire time. Money Yaya hasn't just been on TikTok, y'all, reposting the TikToks that correlate to her and NBA Youngboy's relationship concerning him being incarcerated right now, y'all. But she's also been letting us know that she is going to see her man, visit her man, talk to her man, and can't nobody tell her about her man. NBA Youngboy and Money Yaya really think that they playing somebody, y'all, but I tell you who they ain't playing, and it's me. Because let me tell y'all who gonna be waiting at that detention center when it's time for Kentrell Gaulden to be released. And let me tell you right now, it ain't gonna be his wife Jazlyn Mychelle, because his suggested route to get back home to Utah, he gotta pass by Money Yaya to even make it to Jazlyn.
I want to have a house.
Done.
In Scottsdale.
Nowhere better.
I want to get married.
What you doing on Friday?
And I want to have kids.
How many?
2.
I was thinking 3.
Maybe 3.
You're perfect.
And no shade, bitch, I don't know who need to hear this. I'm not one of them ones. Bitch, you cannot bully me out of fucking with a nigga. I do apologize. Make a fake page, fake phone number, call God, bitch. I don't give a damn. The Statue of Liberty will move before I do. I second that motion. Thank you.
Because tell me what Money Yaya has to prove to us, y'all, if she already got the nigga. Who cares that NBA Youngboy is married? Because Jazlyn Mychelle disrespects her own self every day. So it ain't nothing that Money Yaya could do differently to make Jazlyn Mychelle feel more accepted as a stay-at-home wife and mother. And that's where the disconnect lies for me, because Jazlyn Mychelle can't be in her right mind if she expects for another girl to make her feel secure in her relationship with her husband, the guy that she chose to marry. At the end of the day, I knew it was to get him a lesser court sentence, because who he really should have married was Money Yaya. And when I thought about Money Yaya and NBA Youngboy's relationship in another perspective, as if NBA Youngboy could have been the notorious B.I.G. from back in the day, you guys, and how B.I.G. had married Faith Evans. However, he was in love with Lil' Kim. He was always seen out with Lil' Kim. It seemed like the notorious B.I.G. only took pictures with Faith Evans when it suited him in a business sense or in a personal sense to highlight him, how he is in his home life. And when you think about it, Jazlyn Mychelle is basically Faith Evans to NBA Youngboy. I feel like his lawyers might have encouraged him to marry someone that was less problematic than all of his other previous relationships and settle down with her in a public relationship as Kentrell Gaulden, but on the back end as NBA Youngboy is married to Money Yaya. And that's why Money Yaya probably stays loyal to NBA Youngboy, and that's what the fans and the supporters don't realize, is that he truly loves her, but he just had to marry Jazz for his image so that he could be free.
You recently got married, and you know, has to, like, what inspired that to like settle down that way and get married and move in that direction?
I always wanted to, and the woman I'm with made me actually want to rush
That's how it works, brother. That's how it works. You gotta get the right one. Did you do like a big kind of ceremony kind of thing, or just kept it real low key?
Low key.
Imagine Youngboy being married to Money Yaya trying to beat these charges. The judge would more than likely not even allow him to be around Money Yaya because of what she got in trouble for prior with LaPatra Jacobs and the stabbing incident.
Girl right here, my wife. You talking about my wife? Inside my house that I paid for? Not her ass daddy, nigga. Huh? And now her bitch ass daddy. I ain't never accepted not one thing from her in my life. Why? Cause y'all be playing with me, bitch. Like I need a girl for something. Nah, I give her anything she ever asked me for. I ain't never asked her for nothing. She bought me 2 pairs of shoes. I don't think I ever wore a pair of them bitches, but with them black Chanel shoes.
So if you were the judge, would you want NBA Youngboy to be released to this family unit, or would you want him to be released to this crazy purple-haired monster? Because NBA Youngboy's legal team has to think about all of that. So that's why I feel like Jazz don't be tripping about whatever NBA Youngboy be doing, because she knows that she is good. She's set for life. What else is there to do besides to write her book when Surviving NBA Youngboy comes out? Sometimes I understand why Jania Mychelle left, but then again, I don't, because she really gave up her spot for Jazlyn Mychelle to take it. I don't think that Jazlyn Mychelle would ever mess with any of NBA Youngboy's ops, just considering the fact that she doesn't even seem like she knows what goes on in that part of town like Jania Mychelle did. Because my belief is when it came down to Jania Mychelle, she was NBA Youngboy's Faith Evans and his little Kim all mixed up into one. And if you know, you know. Don't get me started. But just how Faith Evans allegedly had a fling with Tupac to get back at B.I.G. for doing her how he was doing her is just the same as Jania Mychelle getting back at NBA Youngboy by messing with his op, Jada Youngin. But Jania is not the first or the last baby mama to ever mess with somebody's ops, and maybe she did it more or less for her own reasons or to get back at NBA Youngboy, but that just doesn't make me think that they could never have something else moving forward. And this is where the fans and the supporters are gonna chime in and say, oh, Jania moved on with Dejounte. She's happy. She's in a new relationship. She has a new baby. And so what? Because I'm ready to have this conversation. Please leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Let me know what y'all feel about this, because so what? Please let me know what's the difference between Dejounte and any other man that Jania Mychelle has been with after she got with NBA Youngboy besides this baby, because we all know a baby don't keep no man. And I just hate for people to try to display this perfect relationship online like, oh, it's just peaches and cream when girl. Dejounte has to be messing up our girl Jania Mychelle's self-esteem, y'all, because ever since she got in that relationship with Dejounte, Jania Mychelle is beginning surgery after surgery, micro needle after micro needle, Botox, fillers, whatever you name it. Jania Mychelle has more than likely gotten it done. And I understand being rich, young, and turned, and having a rich baby daddy who is active and popular in the NBA. And a lot of y'all probably gonna be saying that I'm hating, or why does it seem like I'm always picking on Jania Mychelle? And I'm not, because I'm really a long-time supporter of Jania Mychelle, hence the reason I feel like I know so much about her online persona. I love Jania, and I ain't never got a lot of kick it with nobody, and the reason why Jania doesn't like me is because I'm so outspoken about her life that she uploads on the internet for us to see. And that's why I feel like, yes, Jania Mychelle is in a new relationship. Yes, Jania Mychelle does have a new baby. Yes, she seems happy, but then again, she really doesn't. When Jania Mychelle met NBA Youngboy on Twitter back in 2017, it was love at first sight for her. When she got with Dejounte, it was all about what he could do for her, since she had to prove a point by leaving NBA Youngboy. And some of y'all might not be able to see it, and hey, y'all are entitled to y'all own opinions, but I'm not about to let Jania pee in my face and tell me it's rain. And the biggest point that I have to make in this video, y'all, was if Jania was truly happy, like if Queen Naja was truly happy, they would have rings from Dejounte and Clarence. Sometimes I be forgetting I be talking to kids. And that's another reason why Jania don't like me, because I'm not a kid and I can see the plot. And once again, I want to reiterate that I'm not hating on Jania. I'm her biggest supporter, and the reason she don't like me is because I tell the truth. Now, Jania seems like from her past photos that she really didn't come from money like that. And the way that she be saying her daddy was really never there for her says that she comes from a broken home.
I'm so happy my kids have daddies, because that bum could never. Thank you.
And that's another reason I so strongly believe that Jania is in this relationship with Dejounte for security, not for love. But I would hope Jania Mychelle wouldn't be naive to think that Dejounte couldn't see her coming from a mile away. Jania is insecure as a person, and she's insecure in her relationship with Dejounte. Jania thought that she had problems when it came to NBA Youngboy and his harem of other women. She didn't want to come second to nobody, so she left, thinking that the grass would be greener on the other side, and was literally fighting for her life out here in these social media streets, jumping from ninja to ninja, from rapper to celebrity. And then Jania even told us that she had been talking to Dejounte since 2019, since she was pregnant with Casey. So my next point is either Jania Mychelle never loved NBA Youngboy, or she was just looking for someone who was rich to take care of her. Because I know for sure she's not happy in her new relationship with Dejounte, and I don't care what nobody say. And was only looking for a baller to fund her lifestyle, and she bit off more than she could chew by trying to be a National Basketball Association girlfriend, because the stuff that was tolerated while Jania was with NBA Youngboy and running her own Jania Mychelle co-brand is not flying in the NBA. I feel Jania Mychelle is insecure in her relationship and not confident, and keeps changing her looks to match the basketball wives because she wants to fit into Dejounte's real lifestyle, not the one that he plays house in with her. And that's why NBA Youngboy tattooed a chest piece over his Jania Mychelle portrait that he has tattooed on his chest, because she thinks that she won by getting with Dejounte. But NBA Youngboy knows that Jania Mychelle is not happy, so therefore he feels like he won. Y'all really be making it seem like Jania Mychelle escaped her situation with NBA Youngboy, like she just has a better one with Dejounte, because it seems like publicly they don't have no problems going on. I doubt it. Because y'all know one thing Jania loved to do when it came down to NBA Youngboy and their relationship was run to the internet. But since she been with Dejounte, she ain't said not a peep. But that don't always mean it's good. Jania just doesn't like to be told, I told you so. At least she knew who all the players was when it came down to NBA Youngboy in their relationship. And I feel she doesn't know that with Dejounte, because she's new in the industry as a National Basketball Association girlfriend. She doesn't know what role and position she plays in Dejounte's life, because he doesn't need her. And that's why Jania Mychelle keeps doing all of this stuff to her face, because she's not secure in herself, let alone her relationship. She don't even know what type of woman her man wants. It is literally not ish to throw that ussy back and to pop that ussy and push out a baby. There's nothing fantastic about that. But doing it with the love of your life and creating a love child with the love of your life, that is a totally different feeling. And then for Jania to be heartbroken because NBA Youngboy wasn't there for her through her pregnancy, and he wasn't there when she gave birth to baby Casey, that would have literally broke me down. So I can imagine how Jania Mychelle felt, and how she might have wanted to get back at NBA Youngboy by going and getting pregnant by somebody else and letting that other person be there for her in ways that NBA Youngboy never was. And rather Jania is truly happy with Dejounte, or he's treating her good, we will never know, because Jania Mychelle will never come to the internet and let us know that her relationship, her dream relationship, this relationship that's supposed to be so much better than the one that she had with NBA Youngboy. Like Dejounte was her knight in shining armor to come and super save a hoe and take her away from all the bad things that she's ever known, when he's not perfect, because there's been allegations and rumors that he was cheating on her as well. Because I'm gonna say it one more time, if she was truly happy in her relationship with Dejounte Murray, she would stop changing her appearance. That's crazy to go from someone you was vibing with, someone that it seems like you genuinely was in love with, someone that you could have been on top of the world with, someone that you could have literally built an empire with, and you let them go to play second best to someone who saw you as a trophy, someone he could put on the shelf and let get dusty so that he could have bragging rights that he got his favorite rapper's baby mama at home. Because Jania is always going to be that girl who got away for NBA Youngboy, so she's always gonna be the target for anybody else who wants to get at NBA Youngboy or make him mad in the slightest way. And it just gotta be so embarrassing for Jania knowing that she got with someone who was a fan of her baby daddy. Like, girl, how do you feel when you hear him listening to his music? Jania Mychelle hates to be attached to NBA Youngboy because she wants us to view her as her own independent Instagram model that came up off her own recognition, when we can't see her that way because we literally saw her come up in the game being NBA Youngboy's girlfriend and then eventually became his baby mama. And you know what? I can compromise with the whole situation. Jania, if she never loved NBA Youngboy, and she will never get back with him because all she wanted from him was fame, recognition, and notoriety to get her own name and brand out there to get a baby so she could leave and then just continue on in the celebrity world as if she didn't even know who YB was and don't got his son. By all means, just say that then. I'm sorry, it was just never given that for me when it came to YB and Jania. Jania gave up too quick on her relationship, and when she did that, NBA Youngboy replaced Jania Mychelle with his wife, Jazlyn Mychelle. And yeah, Jazlyn might be getting cheated on, might be getting hit on, whatever the case may be, but the girl is rich. Time will heal all wounds, and money can buy happiness. So NBA Youngboy fans and supporters had noticed in my last video that I also did about Jania Mychelle and how I was saying that her birthday was coming up and she was about to turn 25, and how I couldn't wait to see what Dejounte Murray did for her birthday. But NBA Youngboy fans and supporters and the one that he shares with his baby mama Jania Mychelle were wondering more if Jania Mychelle had gotten her nose done, y'all. And I really couldn't tell myself, but it sounded like Jania might have had a cold, or maybe it was cold where she was, and that caused for her nose to sound as if it was stuffy or if she had gotten it done. So y'all know I went digging for y'all to see if Jania Mychelle might indeed have gotten her nose done, y'all, but I didn't really see much of anything besides the fact that Jania's nose looks the same as it did a few years ago when she first got with Dejounte before she had Iceland. Now, another thing that I wanted to point out was Jania Mychelle is starting to look like Ari Fletcher in the face. I don't know what it is, y'all, but it is something about Jania's face that reminds me of Ariana Fletcher. Now, y'all leave y'all thoughts and opinions down below, you guys, and let me know, do y'all see what I see? Because Jania ain't finna keep calling me delusional. And another thing that was important to mention is Jania Mychelle has been learning how to do her own makeup, so that could be a reason for her nose looking weird.
Since I learned how to do my own makeup, it's been over with for you girlies. Clock it.
Jania has always been beautiful to me. She was so gorgeous when she was with NBA Youngboy, and I'm not saying she's not still gorgeous, but I'm saying she messed up her natural look for this celebrity look, and I don't get it. And what's even more diabolical to me, y'all, and what really be blowing my top back was the fact that Jania Mychelle called me delusional, but she don't think that it's delusional to be hating on this other TikToker named Kayla for looking like Jania did back in 2018. Jania was mad at the girl and tore the girl down trying to get her TikTok deleted because the girl looks like how Jania Mychelle did before she got surgery. And I know y'all gonna be in the comments like, but Kayla was doing this, but Kayla was doing that. Yeah, she was, but wasn't everybody else? Everybody else was doing the same skits that Jania went viral from when she was with YB. Oh, he was pulling me. I was pulling him. Everybody was doing that. But because Kayla was doing it, and because Kayla looked like Jania did in 2018, it made Jania upset. But let's keep it 100. She wasn't mad at Kayla for looking like her. She was mad that she no longer looks like that. She didn't want Kayla gaining recognition and notoriety from looking like the Jania that used to be with NBA Youngboy, because she knows that NBA Youngboy likes to talk to girls on the internet, because that's how she met YB, was on Twitter in 2017 when she reached out to him and he responded. So just imagine if he found somebody else out there who looked like the Jania that he was once in love with before she destroyed her face with surgery. Yeah, I would be mad too, because don't be trying to get my man.
I try so hard not to speak on this,
But I see that it's going to just keep on popping up and keep on popping up. So I think y'all want me to stick on this. So only thing I'm going to say is look at me and look at her. And tag her if you.
I really do appreciate it. She's really a beautiful girl. But I really don't want to see no more comments like this, honestly. Sorry.
I just don't like how Jania tried to weaponize social media against Kayla to make Kayla feel bad about her natural, beautiful face because Jania didn't want it anymore. Well, moving along, it seems like Jania Mychelle did have a pretty good 25th birthday, you guys. And although fans and supporters were clocking it, trying to see what Dejounte Murray did for her on her birthday this year, they really didn't see much from Jania, y'all. But they seen that her friends had got together and decorated for her birthday and even made her cry.
She cried, y'all.
Y'all need to fucking stop that.
She cried, y'all.
Y'all need to fucking stop that.
And some fans and supporters even went to the full extent to say that Dejounte Murray didn't do anything for Jania Mychelle, and that's why her friends had to step in and make up for it. However, Jania Mychelle later on went live to clear up the rumors that Dejounte Murray didn't do anything for her birthday, and this is what she had to say.
And like, oh, he didn't get you nothing. You don't have a man. When I literally posted on my story, he flew me to Ruba. But I guess whenever I post something, people always connected to him. And so that shit kind of be like, damn, I ain't mean to do that to you, my boy. But I shouldn't have said that. Because y'all always got connected to him. And I be knowing that, but not knowing that. Like, I be forgetting in the moment. Like, I could be talking about my homegirl, then piss me off, and I'll get on there. Like, people always be doing some fake ass shit. I don't like being around fake ass people.
And Jania are referring to these tweets that she had created on January 16th, where she said, I still just can't believe I didn't get nothing for my birthday, like nothing. And Dejounte probably didn't get her anything. And like she said in the live, she be forgetting that people be looking for her to see if she happy in her relationship, since she keep wanting to flaunt this relationship with Dejounte Murray all in our face. Like, girl, did he get you something or not? Because one thing that we've learned about Jania Mychelle over the years is that when she's unsatisfied with something, when somebody that made her feel some type of way or somebody tried to play in her face, she's coming to the internet. So the fact that she said that she didn't get nothing on her birthday and then tried to come back and clear it up like, oh, he bought me a trip to Aruba. Girl, I smell a lie. Just like the lie I smelled when you said the noodles jumped out the pot and hit you in your eye.
No, like, I want to say like a whole freaking gallon of water jumped out the pot, hit me in my eye. Not hit me in my eye, but like it hit me in my eye. So I'm screaming, but I'm the only one at home. And I ran upstairs, got a towel, boom, boom. And when I looked at my face, like all this down here was red too. But I guess all this went around. That's why it's kind of faded.
Jania went on to say, if somebody keep telling you how they feel, why ignore their feelings? Help them out by doing them a favor and stop messing up their life. I hope everybody know the same way they made me feel on my birthday, I'm returning the favor. No pressure, be cool. Jania reposted a tweet saying, outgrowing my own bullshit, I really want to be the absolute best woman I can be. Someone told Jania Mychelle been lucky her whole life. She said, oh, how I wish this was true. I don't know, y'all. Leave y'all thoughts in the opinions down below, because I feel like our girl Jania Mychelle might be going through something. Jania had posted this on TikTok with a caption that said, you haven't been yourself lately, are you okay? Someone commented and said, 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies, no wedding ring, shaking my head. Jania said, me too. And when someone asked Jania if she enjoyed her birthday, she said no with a sad face. I hope one day that Jania Mychelle can realize that she's beautiful, has always been beautiful, and she is her own force to be reckoned with. She doesn't need a man to truly be happy, and I believe that everything that Dejounte is doing for her, that she can absolutely do on her own. And I hope that she is with him truly because she loves him and not just what he can do for her. I feel like that everybody, and not just me, feels like that something's going on with Jania, because even OG33's mom, Monique, had left a comment under one of her photos that read, "Remember, Jania, you are her. Think about the conversations. You have to believe it." Jania might be fooling y'all, might be fooling these kids, but she ain't fooling me. She ain't fooling Monique, and she dang sure ain't fooling Youngboy.
So long, sleeping from sofa to sofa. Now I'ma step on these little bitty bitches. Hit some brand new Gucci low, some Gucci walking. I got tired of eating Big Mama's chicken. Now it's business when I walk.